On the corner. Yeah, me I see the man of the big band quality representing for Just Cool Radio, you know. You don't know the things set, you know. But they are in the thing, you know. You see me I say? I don't know any Anton, big up yourself in a quality say that, you know. Just Cool Radio, big band radio station, whole UK London. Big up, see?
Hi, my name's Aisha, but people call me Sammy. I'm 28 years old and a mother of 3 beautiful children. I live in Jamaica and last year I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Hodgkin's lymphoma is an uncommon cancer that develops in the lymphatic system. My illness has caused me to leave my current job as a trainee record management at a local school in my area. Chemotherapy treatment has caused my body to be unable to do what I love. My cannula was inserted wrongly by a trainee nurse, which has caused my hand to go black, and I'm slowly losing the use of my left hand. But even with my illness, I'm a very hard-working woman, and I still push myself every day. As you can see, I'm currently making a wreath. Being in a third world country, the cost of hospital treatment is really high, and I'm reaching out for help and support. It costs 13,000 Jamaican dollars to see a specialist who can advise me more on my illness. The cost of chemotherapy is 11,000 Jamaican dollars, and I have to pay this when the hospital cannot supply the treatment. This doesn't even include travel expenses. The cost from getting from St. Mary's to Kingston General Hospital is very expensive. I have set up a GoFundMe in need of help and support. Even just as little as £1 goes a long way. I have linked my GoFundMe in my bio. Thank you for listening.
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Hey, what's up? This is boy Mr. Vegas, and you got it locked to Just Cool Radio. You know, say, yeah, we play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, Just Cool Radio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool, them love it, love it. Hey yo, it's alive and living Scotch and Sean Paul letting you know. You don't know. Just Cool Radio, and that's how the dial set. Dirty.
Are you looking to take your business, community project, or want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At Just Cool Radio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book Just Cool Radio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence. Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. Just Cool Radio, Madina.
What are you talking about? You're a nutter. Everybody's listening to Just Cool.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our first Hearts Matters. So this is going to be every Wednesday from 6 to 8. So please tune in. If you're here, I want to welcome you again. And I want to confirm the number to call tonight, which is going to be +44 786 4315 654. It's +44 786 4315 654. Sorry about that. I had some technical problem with our other line, which we will probably approach a bit later on. So, and please join on WhatsApp because we will call you back. Or we'll arrange something. So please stay tuned. Again, the number is +44 786 4315 654, and please contact us on WhatsApp. So tonight we're going to talk about exploring the concept of matter. So you might wonder when you saw the flyer what's it's all about. What's Hearts Matters? Why is that? So I just thought we're going to try to break down the word matter for a start. and explore the concept of matter in all its forms and the significance of physical and emotional experience, aiming to connect with a diverse audience like you guys tonight and foster a community of shared understanding and support. So anyhow, we're going to go straight into the introduction of what is matter. So if you look for a definition, you'll get a physical substance in the universe encompassing everything that has mass and take up space. So mass, space, it's a substance, part of the universe. Okay. Matter is the scientific term for anything that has mass and occupies space, including all physical object from planet to atoms. So now matter is from planet to atoms. So what is matter? So let's go through a key point. Anything with mass and volume is considered matter. What is the state of matter? Matter can exist in 7 different states. We know most of us 3 of them, which is solid, liquid, gas. However, there are 4 more, which are plasma, Bose-Einstein condensate, quark gluon, plasma, and degenerated matter. You might think, wow, what a mouthful. Well, yeah, matter is actually more deep than we think, because matter matters, does it not? So from NASA, every scientist can observe in the universe from people to planet is made of matter. People to planet made of matter. So I do matter. I am matter. Am I not? Matter is defined as any substance that has mass and occupies space. Does my body not occupy space and is a mass that my mind inhabits? Let's go further. What element take up space and has mass? Well, matter. Anything that take up space and has mass is matter, or the component or fraction of matter. From matter down to subatomic particle, everything take up space and has mass. That's why matter is part of the universe. And matter is also part of our body, which makes our own universe. There are molecules, cells, atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons, neutrinos, quarks, bosons, gluons, and mesons. Excuse my pronunciation, I'm French. So, at the most basic level, matter is made up of atoms. That's why you probably have heard that expression before. Let's split the atoms. Let's try to decipher the situation and split for understanding. So everything does matter. Physical substance or matter in the universe is crucial for creating meaning and significance in our daily lives because it provides the tangible foundation for our experiences, allowing us to interact with the world around us, build relationship with others, and this is what we're doing right now, achieve goals, essentially forming the basis of our senses of self and purpose within the cosmos. Build relationship with others. So I have an expression, and we'll go a bit deeper later on onto it, but I have a lot of opposite of words. So, and we will go into that. So let's go into the importance of matter in creating meanings. What is that? So we're going to break it down into probably 6 or 7 ways of seeing it. So let's start with the physical embodiment. Our body is matter. Would you care to matter with me? The things we create are matter. Do they not matter to you? The environment we live in. Do you not care what you eat? Do you not care where you sleep? Everything around us is composed of matter. Who created the matter? Providing a concrete reality to experience and interact with others. So your body physically is matter because it inhabits your space where you are right now. If you close your eyes, take a deep breath, you're hearing my voice but you can't see me. So do I matter to you? You matter to me. So now the importance of matter in creating meaning has a social connection. Sharing physical space, object, experience with other to foster a sense of community and connection. Did you know that connection is the opposite of addiction? Think about it. When you connect with other people, what does it do to you? Does it matter? Accomplishment and purpose. Achieving goals often involves manipulating or interacting with physical matter, does it not? Providing a sense of accomplishment and purpose in our actions, does it matter or not? It is part of matter. All that is matter. Now, more about creating meanings in matter is about creativity and expression. Art, architecture, and other creative endeavors are manifested ideas and emotion of one and another to express a feeling or an emotion, allowing for self-expression and connection with others again. So now expression is the opposite of depression. Connection, the opposite of addiction. So does it matter? You ask me. If you have any comments, please do feel free to join in. Again, the number is +44 786 431 5654. Please send us a message on WhatsApp and tell us what you think. Next part of the importance of matter in creating meanings is the scientific understanding. Studying the property of matter, like I just introduced earlier, help us to understand the universe, does it not? And our place within it. We do matter. And it also provides a framework for meaning and making. Because matter is the start of everything. Because it was important to care about it and understand it. However, I would say it is important to consider that beyond the physical, while matter is essential, many people also find meaning in intangible aspects of life, like relationship, spirituality, and personal values. So what's your values? Would you say your values matter? Would you change your values if it didn't matter to you? Do you care about your religion? Does it matter to you? Does it matter to you how people see your religion or see how you are? Does it matter to you? Also, we have the subjective interpretation, the meaning we assign to physical object and experiences in subjective and can be based on personal belief and cultural context. So, my experience led me here today. You might still wonder, who is she? So, my name is Maggie. I'm French. Does it matter? I don't know. I'm still me. I am me. So if you ask me who I am matter. I do matter. I care about myself. I care about my body. So we're going to move on to that part of the human experience. What is your human experience? What matters to me might not matter to you. My top matter is my health, because my health is my wealth. What does matter to you? The relationship between physical experience and emotional response. That's what we need to think of. How the touch, the sight, the sound can stimulate an emotional reaction. So the music you listen to matters, does it not? Would it stimulate something in you? Make you sad? Make you happy? Make you horny? Does your music influence your emotion and how you move? Does it matter to you what you listen to? It's a valid question. I personally like to listen to music that is pretty constructive to my recovery. I like to listen to frequencies, and they help to regenerate your body, and it helps to relax as well. Sound bath. There are so many therapies out there to help us relax and care for our matter, which is our body. And the things we listen to, we eat, we watch, we talk about, or we do matter. Would you not agree? So there's a new therapy I tried recently, which is called the shaking therapy, which is also known as the tremor release therapy, TRT, or tension and trauma release exercise, TRE. It's a holistic approach of healing to harness the body's natural tremoring mechanism. So I don't know if you remember when you were children, like we used to do all those things and shake a body and move it all around. It's actually been scientifically proven that that helps to move the negative parts build up inside your body, inside your matter. And by shaking it, you will release not only the matter, but also the emotional effect around it. It is not about shaking like a leaf in the wind or mimicking like a paint mixing gone AY. No, this is a control, intentional practice, a bit like Pilates, that taps into your body's innate wisdom to release the tension and the trauma. So the root of the shaking therapy, you might wonder, runs deep, stretching back to ancient shamanic practices and tribal healing rituals. In this tradition, shaking was seen as a way to cleanse the body and the spirit, releasing negative energy and inviting a positive one instead. So to fast forward to a modern era, we have lots of different techniques of healing problems, and I don't know if you would agree or disagree with me, so please share your comments and your thoughts. But I don't think the modern medicine that we are offered in the 21st century is actually dealing with the emotional side of the matter that is linked to the matter itself. And all those traditional, shamanic, ancient, traditional healing rituals can be seen in lots of different tribes, going back as well to Africa, and I can go on and expand. So the Dr. David Bersley, he's a trauma expert. He's the one that's been developing the TRE as a structure approach to healing, and that was done in 1990s. So you can see, even though those traditional techniques or ancient healing rituals been practiced. They're becoming more popular nowadays. You might have heard of ayahuasca. A lot of people have tried ayahuasca, which is a plant, which is a Peruvian tradition, which brings you to Mother Nature. And that's what I heard, because I haven't tried for myself. I only tried the tremor for now. So no comment on that, but just to give you some part of his work, he did it with war survivor and disaster victim, which has impacted a lot their behavior by actually doing the shaking, controlled shaking on the human psyche and psychological part. So I would say go and investigate that, because even sound bath is a very great way of relaxing the nervous system. And you have lots of little techniques that is natural and non-invasive to actually make yourself matter more than the matter itself. So we're going to move on to the heart quickly, because obviously hearts matter. So I wanted to introduce the heart to you again in a different light, because the heart, your heart is a spiral. Your heart is a coil. And that refers to the natural helical structure of the heart muscle. So it opens and closes, where the muscle fibers twist and turn in a spiral pattern, which allow the efficient blood pumping by creating a twisting motion during contraction. So essentially the heart muscle is arranged like a continuous coil. When unraveled, it's forming a helix shape, which is quite impressive, because I was always thought that the heart is the center of the body, and I discovered that your guts is your second brain, because if you don't have guts, you don't have courage, and you feel it in your gut, and it's quite impressive. And the heart is actually not what I thought it would be, because the heart actually regulates the blood pressure and the flow of blood sent to all our organs. The lungs is the pump, which matters, because without the air, we wouldn't have energy for the blood to be pumping. We wouldn't have the air to oxygenate all our body. It's part of a mechanism you probably never considered. I'm breathing all the time and I don't even have to think about it. So does it matter? Yes, it is. It does matter. Your breath is your life. I was actually saying to a friend yesterday about what is the first thing that God gave you as per scriptures, and it's the breath of life. So that means that breath is a gift. So it should matter. It should matter. So the heart symbolizes emotion and feeling. I don't know if you remember, we all drew little hearts when we were children, so the heart matters. What we drew in the heart was usually name of lovers or people we liked and potential lovers. I don't know if you ever noticed, but there is just in English a lot of expression around the heart. It is better to have loved than lost. You probably know the rest. Out of sight, out of mind. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You can't lose what you never had. Love is like a quicksilver in the hand. Leave the fingers open and it stays. Clutch it and it darts away. All's fair in love and war. It's quite funny, the English expression around love. I'm not sure it's quite positive. In French, we have so much more loving expression, but yeah, out of sight, out of mind. It's a proper one that I've heard a lot in my life. So the impact of physical presence on emotional connection. So what would you think the importance of proximity in forming more bonds and relationship that matters is important and can impact our physical being, our universe, the matter we live in? If you study facial expression or body language, you will quickly decipher when people are open for a conversation or not. So does it matter? Does your heart pump up when you're about to do something like an interview or starting to talk or, doing anything a bit outside the box for you? Does your heart start pumping faster? Did you know through the breath you could regulate your heart pumping, and by jumping down a few times to regulate your heart? But all that only matters if you care about knowing. That's why hearts matter. Because there's a lot of things that matters to all of us, but because we have different values, different beliefs, it makes the world not always go the way we expect. I was also saying to my friend yesterday that if everybody was really a believer, there would be no more war. Anyhow, we can associate the heart with love and empathy and compassion. Love is about sharing. Sharing is caring. And we all have seen how our emotions can lead to lots of different emotional states. Our feelings drive us to feel a certain way. That's where then the music can influence us, can influence our universe, our matter. The food we eat. If we don't know what we're eating and how, what, where, and then does it matter what we eat? I would say yes, it matters to me a lot. And again, you might wonder why, because I haven't fully introduced myself. I'm considered with a disability and a terminal illness, and it didn't matter to me. So we will go probably a bit deeper into that, but that's one of the language of love I'm giving to myself. I'm kind. I want to go to a specific study if you want to study a bit more on love, because it's a very wide topic. But there's one book that I really liked, which is from Great Chapman. It's on the 5 language of love. You have the words of affirmation to say to somebody, I love you. You have the act of service, always being there for the person, showing them that you care. You have the gift, showering people with the gift that they want or they need. The quality time you give them, it's also a language of love. The time you spend with your loved ones, or even a random stranger, is an act of love. And the physical touch is also part of the language of love, but it can only be a hug. It doesn't have to be fully interactive. All those things are part of our way of materializing our love, making the matter of the emotion matter. We would either speak a word of kindness to show that somebody that we love them. We will probably do an act of service, like bringing that person, a glass of water, making sure they're okay. Or receiving a gift, It's like all those act of love involves matter. So we're going to move on to the third part, which is the expression. So I believe that the opposite of expression is this depression. So the more you express yourself and you share how you feel, you share or you twist your energy, I would say, because sometimes sharing how you feel can be a lot for the receiver or the hearer, and also for you to just let out all that energy. So expression when you're angry can be through writing, can be through calling a friend and going out to walk in the park. Expression can go in many different ways. So one of my friend, which is amazing, has started designs, and she has published a book as well, The Mad Zine, and it really helps people out of crisis. So if you ask me what a zine is like an A4 card paper that you would cut in a particular way and fold to look like if you want a small pocket card with free fold and you can open. And then what you will do is you will do a collage. You'll have lots of magazines around you and you can set a topic, and then you just create literally booklets with like a goal for your life and next move, or your holidays, or you can just talk about your ideal home, and that helps a lot of people out of crisis. So expression, no matter how you decide to express yourself, do it. Don't keep your emotions inside, because it matters. It matters to me, knowing what it does to your body, and it should matter to you, because worrying about something never helps the process of healing yourself. So be patient with yourself, love yourself, find way to express yourself. If it's just like me, find a radio show, or just contact us on WhatsApp to be added, and we can do something together. Expression is the key. So I am starting a couple of peer groups as well, and I will update all that on the channel as well. I also have a brand which is called Leaf Life London. You can follow me on Instagram, because I make my own products, because my body matters to me. I've realized that a lot of products out there were not the expression of me, or the expression of my skin type or my hair type. And because it mattered to me how much I was spending on my products, I decided to make them myself. And now, trust me, I have a brand out of it. So you never know what matter can bring. And if you remember in the first part, I was talking about the creativity. Matter is what fills the space of the universe and is the physical substance in the universe. So if we are matter, everything we do should have an importance, and we should care. So I'm pushing you guys to, have testimonial about your art, your music, your writing. I am also part of Soteria Network, London, and we do have open mic in the pub in March coming up, which I will advertise a bit closer to the event. And you're all welcome to come and join and express yourself and share your experience. Because if you remember in previous part, it's all about the human experience and how we materialize that emotion into matter. So how expression can prevent depression? Well, you have a lot of research, and I don't want to go too bashing on it, because it's up to each of us to actually look and discover and find what suits us. For me, I have lots of hobbies. I love my gym. I exercise a lot. I just became a Pilates instructor. So message me if you want a free assessment. I care for my body. I like to understand where everything is supposed to work, and I like to understand the order. I would like to encourage you to organize small programs, a little workshop, and if you need inspiration, you can always reach out on the radio, please, because I would love to have more insight on you guys, on what you want to see next. So the other opposite I wanted to talk about is the connection. So the more we connect, the less addicted we are. But I've noticed there's something quite wrong in the connection today. We use all the social media, all the phones, iPhone, tablets, you name it. We all have some kind of technology attached to our hands now. And communication face to face is like going downhill, guys. I just thought I'll put it out there because I found it very genuinely difficult to have a normal conversation with another embodied matter. And it's I don't know if it's just me, share your thoughts on that, please, because I'm always a bit intrigued by how we see the connection today, how we connect with people. How do you connect with one another? You see, I've asked a lot of my friends to be on the callers queue tonight, and they all matter to me a lot, and they all got shy. Funny story is all about connection, and as I said to them, don't share anything you're not willing to share, or you don't even have to say your name. I'm not here to judge the matter. I'm just here to care about the matter and give it a bit of props. So what is the role of connection in fighting addictions? Well, support network, if you look at the AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, they've got that accountability partner, and they've been standing for years and years and years, and they're there for one another. They care because they know what, through their experience, they can understand what the other person is going through. And because they can understand what the other person is going through, they activate their empathy. They activate their love. And suddenly, the other accountability partner matter because they always pair them together. Which is quite funny. It comes back to Jesus, he used to pair the disciple and send them away, and they used to come back with 5,000. Where are you people? Where are you? Why can't we connect? Like, even socials and all those things now, they are so out of order since COVID that people don't really meet. They just want to party and they don't connect again. You can't have a conversation in a club or in a bar where the music is louder than anything else. So how do you connect? How do you connect in the 21st century? I know I connect a lot with my computer. We are so close that, I spend the most time on it and we are very close. But is that a real connection? Because if the 5 language of love is, and one of them is the quality time and the physical touch, I don't think we love each other because we don't even interact. We don't even have word of affirmation. Sometimes I stop women in the street and I said, wow, you look good today. And they look at me and they barely say thank you. I'm a bit shocked. I'm not going to stop though, because sometimes I'm always trying to get where you got that dress or those shoes and try to find out a bit more because I really like it, and you look amazing as well. So why would I stop myself from saying it? I care. I love seeing, happy people in the street. I prefer that than seeing people fighting. So it matters to me. When I see people sad, I have that little thing I do every day when I go out. So maybe I can challenge you to do the same. It might be contagious. So Every morning when I come out, I try to make 7 persons smile. Not even talk to me, but just smile. And I trigger people. I challenge myself with people that don't look like they want to smile. And it's really fun. It's like, I don't know, it became part of my little routine now. And it's actually quite fun. Sometimes people smile, sometimes they don't. I always come back with my 7 a day when I'm out. So it's a positive though. So yeah, you can express yourself in so many different ways. Like I said, the smile, for me, it's a big one. Because expressing a smile on your face is the beginning of everything for me. Because as I said, we might have all different values. And as I said, my health for me is top on the list. So smiling and being grateful for what I've got is the first thing I do. So I smile all the time because, yeah, I'm quite good. I can't complain. So connection through our shared experience, that's why I'm here today. I have quite a lot of lived in experience on different spectrum. I lived in different countries. I read a lot of books. I found books very entertaining and they don't talk back, which is great when you're trying to learn something. So that's where I wanted to share more and try to connect with more of us. The whole reason is I've started a charity called Bridging Gaps Together because I believe that we can make a difference all together by caring and making what matters a priority to all of us, because matter is matter, and make it something of the heart will make us foster those network of connection and support that's highly needed nowadays, because where do you get your help from when you need it? Who do you share your thoughts with? Your deep one, you know, those deep one that you shy to say to anybody else. How do you cope? What's your network support? You know, I really encourage in engaging and sharing on this platform, because you don't have to give your name. You don't have to say a lot about your personal self, just what matters to you. What matters to you and what maybe you would like to see. Or maybe you just want to share and express yourself, which is fine as well. Everything is welcome on this channel. So I'm really looking forward to share and hear your perspective of matter. Because matter is a big topic, you know. Did you ever thought that your body is matter and your mind inhabit your body? And if your body is matter, what's your mind? It's quite interesting because there are some studies that says after they weighted the body mass, and apparently the soul weighs 21 grams, which is quite funny if you think about it. Is that the weight of the soul? Oh, is the soul your mind? Does it matter? Does it matter where you're going to go once we're finished with this show? Well, you tell me. It matters in a way. I want to build a community. I want to build a support system. I want to build friends and relationships that last, that matters. Not only for me, but also for the next generation after us. This is all legacy that we're leaving to one another. This is all opportunities for one another to share, express, but also heal. You know, you might hear something that, oh yeah, maybe I should try breathing. That will calm me down. So they've done some amazing research in schools actually, and teaching children to do breathing exercise to calm them down. And it was amazing results, you know. And I'm surprised we don't do that. We're not taught those things. I think at school, and I'm a long way past school, but everything I remember in school, have I used it really? Did they prepare me for this life? Did they prepare me for the matter of my life, actually? All the matters that I'm going to have to face in my life. I wasn't prepared for this. Were you? I don't know. Share your thoughts again. I have a friend in Nigeria. She's an amazing woman. I was hoping to put her on here, but we have some technical issues. And I just thought I'd share a little background. She manages an orphanage and of 7,000 children in Nigeria. And she also takes care of 3,000 widows. We finished the orphanage a couple of years ago during COVID, actually. And she just announced to me that she had cancer. And I always wonder, you know, what makes cancer and what's the solution we are offered when you're faced with those kind of problems. And why are we not more aware of prevention? How can we prevent from that? I always believe that prevention is better than cure. That's why I always encourage people to express themselves. So, because which is quite funny if you think about it. We have 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 set of eyes, 2 eyes, sorry, 2 ears, and only 1 mouth. So maybe we should walk, act, see, and listen more than we talk. But we still need to share. So what do we share? And that's where the matter comes in. We should be able to share happy stuff. We should be able to share our accomplishment, not our struggles. Why is life so complicated at times? Who do you go to when you have a problem? Think about it. You know, if you can think of five person right now, you know, please call in. I want to hear it out. I'm going through like little experience at the moment. I've decided I wanted to foster care. And they asked me a valuable question. Give us 3 names to cover you in case you can't pick up the children. And I can't think of one. No disrespect to none of my friends. It's a burden. It's a matter that I'm putting on somebody's shoulder when they probably have other matters to care about. How difficult is that? I'm asking you anyway. I'm asking you for... Well, it is very good to connect positively with anybody. Thank you, D-Rock Free. If you have any comments, I just realised actually where the comments were. I'm just picking up on here, so this is why it's all about, you know, expressing and sharing. Anyhow, to recap, the importance of matter in our human life. Matter forms a fundamental or building block of the universe. So, mass, you know, is everything, and it occupies the space, which influence our physical surrounding and interaction. So everything we create, you know, the thoughts we entertain, They are nothing until we act on it. I just thought I'd throw that one out there, because a thought only becomes something when you actually materialize it with words. That's why I always advise people, and I advise myself to not say negative things towards yourself, like, oh, that's stupid, or you're stupid, or don't. Words have power. That's where the connection comes in, the language of love, the words of affirmation. Oh, I love you, I care for you, I'm going to be there for you. But then you see the other flip side. How many times people said to you, I'm going to be there for you, and they were not? Does it matter? Of course it matters. And now we're going on to the next topic of the matter, which is quite funny. We shouldn't have expectation for each other. However, what should we expect then the matter? It's a thought I want to put out there, because we all have different values and different perspective on life. But do you not care for the planet? Does it matter to you? Does your body matter to you? Do you like your body just because of how other people look at it? Or do you love your body because you're one with it? Does it matter? Does it matter that when you look at yourself in the mirror and you see what? Does it matter? Does it matter to see yourself how you are? Or do you have to put makeup and present yourself a certain way to be accepted? Does it matter? Does it change who you are because of how you present? That's another question out there for people. Because I always wonder, I have some very, sometimes strong stories, but a friend of mine died a few years ago, and he had an aneurysm in the middle of the street. But because he had long hair and looked like he was literally just going to pick up something from the shop down from where he lives, and he was in his slippers and his track bottom suit, and as he walked out, he had a mini stroke, and he passed out on the street. And do you know what? Nobody helped him. Does it matter? Did you know that animals have more empathy and love for one another, and even other than their species, than us, human beings? Does it matter? I think it matters. But as I said again, we don't have all the same values, so I would encourage all of you to matter more about your body for a start, because your matter matters. And as we went through earlier, in our human experience, matter impacts our emotional response and connections, with physical presence and sensory experience playing crucial roles in shaping our emotion and identities. So understanding and expressing the importance of matter can enhance mental well-being and provide pathway to emotional healing and community support. So in a nutshell, I'm probably saying that we're all kind of a bit of mental. That's what I'm trying to say. Because what matter to us could be seen insane from another person's perspective. I had that very interesting conversation today about order. And there's that expression, each man to their own order. Yet we all know there's only one order. Does it matter? Why does it not matter? Is it easier when we don't make the matter? So I encourage you again to come and express yourself. I'm going to give you the WhatsApp number one more time, which is +447864315654. I invite you to join, share your comments. I want to also invite you to our next week, even though we're not finished yet, but I thought I kind of introduce and share your comments if you want to talk about those kind of things or not. But I thought I wanted to talk about breathing a little bit. And breathing through everything. And I, as I said, we'll talk about it, and the breathing is associated with behavior patterns. And I kind of wanted to dissect that a little bit because it's quite impressive how you would think that the breath doesn't matter, but it matters. And yeah, we might go into a bit more of expression. So I'm hoping more people will join in and call in because I'm still waiting for you guys. I know you're listening. So, please be my guest. Come on. So please don't forget to follow us on JusCoolRadio and Bridging Gaps Together. I'm going to do a little advert right now. So Leaf Life London is a product made of CBD. I have multiple sclerosis, and I have started making my own products to actually help with the pain, because I don't really like pills. I prefer to eat my medicine or apply it on my skin. I just thought I'd throw some facts out there that your skin absorbs quicker than your mouth. Anything you ingest will have to go through the acidity of your stomach, which will decrease the activation and the properties of your product. However, if you apply it on your skin, it will go around your body in 60 seconds. So I would say be careful what you put on your skin because it does matter. So please don't be shy on asking more questions. You can follow the channel on Instagram, which is Leaf Life London. It's got a little leaf logo. You can see it on the advert of Hearts Matter. I want to talk more as well about BGT, Bridging Gaps Together. You can find us at wearebgt.io. We are building a community for you, made literally for you. You can find anything from helping you starting your own business, to helping you with your music, publishing. We help you find space. We can give you certain legal advice as well to a certain extent, and give you lots of other stuff. I'm soon going to add the Pilates as well because whoop, I'm a Pilates instructor now. So if you want an assessment on body alignment and understanding how to position your body in a tension-free position. I've been standing now nearly for an hour and I feel good. So on that note, I'm just gonna try to play a little something while I'm gonna take a 5-minute break.
Bring back the niceness on the corner. Yeah, me I see them on the big band quality representing for JusCoolRadio, you don't know the things set, but they endorse the thing, You see me I say, I don't know any Anton, big up yourself in a quality, say that, JusCoolRadio, big band radio station, whole UK London, big up, see?
Hi, my name's Aisha, but people call me Sammy. I'm 28 years old and a mother of 3 beautiful children. I live in Jamaica and last year I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Hodgkin's lymphoma is an uncommon cancer that develops in the lymphatic system. My illness has caused me to leave my current job as a trainee record management at a local school in my area. Chemotherapy treatment has caused my body to be unable to do what I love. My cannula was inserted wrongly by a trainee nurse, which has caused my hand to go black, and I'm slowly losing the use of my left hand. But even with my illness, I'm a very hard-working woman, and I still push myself every day. As you can see, I'm currently making a wreath. Being in a third world country, the cost of hospital treatment is really high, and I'm reaching out for help and support. It costs 13,000 Jamaican dollars to see a specialist who can advise me more on my illness. The cost of chemotherapy is 11,000 Jamaican dollars, and I have to pay this when the hospital cannot supply the treatment. This doesn't even include travel expenses. The cost from getting from St. Mary's to Kingston General Hospital is very expensive. I have set up a GoFundMe in need of help and support. Even just as little as £1 goes a long way. I have linked my GoFundMe in my bio. Thank you for listening.
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Hey, what's up? This is boy Mr. Vegas. You got it locked to JusCoolRadio. You know, say, yeah, I we play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, JusCoolRadio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool, them love it, love it. Hey, yo, it's Alive and Living Scotch, Sean Paul letting you know. You don't know. Just Cool Radio, and this is the dial set. Dirty.
Are you looking to take your business, community project, or product to the next level? Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At JusCoolRadio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book Just Cool Radio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence. Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. Just Cool Radio, Madina.
What are you talking about? You're a nutter. Everybody's listening to Just Cool.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.
Hey, we are back. So I hope you had a nice break. Oh, sorry, quickly. I'm not sure, guys, you can hear the music in the background. Can you send me a little heart or something to say that you can hear the music? Yeah, perfect. So we are back. We are actually, I love the hearts, guys. That means you like the presentation. So I want to go through again what matter is. It's literally everything. It's the physical substance in the universe, encompassing everything that has mass and take up space. You are matter. You matter to me. That's why the show Hearts Matter. This is your opportunity to come and share. We do care about what you think. Does your body matter? Do you feel happy about how you feel right now? Do you want solution? We're here to support. You want advice? You just want to talk? We're here as well. It's just, about connection. you don't want to do it on the radio live, you can join the WhatsApp group. You can see on the flyer, we'll have a WhatsApp group. We have some technical problem with the number at the moment, but it should be starting live tonight. So feel free to join in or join in at the next show. The number again, it's +44 786 43 15654. It's +44 786 431 5654. I want to thank you for listening, first of all, and taking the time out to come and join us. I want to do one little more advert for the organizer of the day that allowed me to be on his radio today. And it's Ole One Red Nose Day Football Tournament. So get ready for an unforgettable day of football, community and charity. Eyes of Many CIC and Just Cool Radio proudly present the Ole One Red Nose Day Football Tournament, bringing together teams, talent and supporters to raise vital funds for the Red Nose Day and launch the Good Ways Football League. We will find out a bit more about the Good Ways Football League because it's amazing. I love football. And we might make the next Arsenal players here and there. Anyway, I'm for Arsenal. Sorry for all the other teams. Saturday, 15th of March. So please come and join. Bring, your shoes, your gear, your picture, your smile, your body. Come and socialize. The location will be in Thursday Down Recreation Ground, Ramsdale Road, Tooting. It's SW117 9BP. It's SW117 9BP. So it will be also live streamed by Just Cool Radio, because we're just much more than just a radio. So this is also more than football. It's a chance to make a real difference in the life of young athletes and future sport media professional. So come and support, please, this platform for young people to develop their skills in football, broadcasting, sport journalism and content creation. We need your help. We need your support. So please come and join our event and the launch of the Good Way Football League, creating new opportunities for young players, buying professional sports and media equipment, funding training and workshop for youth in football and media. You can also donate at www.justgiving.com/fundraising/R&D25-eyes-many-CIC ? UTM_media equal FR capital and the sign UTM_source equal capital CL. Sorry, it was a bit long. However, just go on Just Cool Radio. So it's Juliet, Umbrella, Sierra, cool like you cool, radio.com. And find out more information on there. You can also go on www.eyeswithans.manycommunity.com. So feel free also to join the number or call on the number, which is +44 7904 598 848. So now let's come back, guys. So what does matter to you? Actually, that football tournament matters to me a lot. Bear with me 1 sec. I think we have a tiny technical issue here. I think I need to go around the table. Anyhow, I think we have lost the live, but I hope you can still hear me on TikTok. So please give me a sign if you're here and you're listening. A little heart or something will do. Otherwise, I'll know I'm alone talking, which is funny. And it does matter. So I don't want you to miss anything, guys. However, I'm just going to summarize since, I don't know, I'm waiting for a caller. Do I have? I have. Actually, I will check that in a moment because I'm new on that technology. So by the time I get it, hopefully it will be next week. So, oh, that's perfect. One of my friends confirmed. Thank you. I won't say your name for private reasons, but thank you for confirming I'm still alive. So coming back, so we defined matter. Anything with space and volume is considered matter, and that feeling the universe. The universe is you, your body is the matter, and your mind inhabits it. So does your body matter? Does your state of mind matters? That's what we're here to talk about. I want to draw something to your attention, that there are 7 states of matter. Maybe we can go through the 7 states of being. Or there's so many different 7 days of the week, and the last one was made holy. And 7 is quite a powerful number for matter, don't you think? If we try to connect the dots of life itself, if God created everything in 6 days and spoke it into reality, what are you doing with your words and your life and your matter? As a matter of fact, I want to know. I want you to tune in and tell me what matters to you, how your matter, how you've been running your life, how you're coping in your life. What's your coping mechanism? We all need to share something, and for me it's about matter. There's so many things that matter to me. So my body mattered to me so much I became a Pilates instructor. You might wonder why. Pilates is very precise. It will make you exercise muscles by muscles and make you aware of that body mind breath connection. And you can control your muscles through your mind by sending commands to your muscles to activate in slow movements. Which is amazing. Does it matter? Yeah, I don't like cardio. I lose my balance quite easy. So if you ask me Zumba, I can never follow the step. I love dancing though, but I always have my freestyle kind of thing going on. Does it matter? Well, I select exercise that matches my requirement, I would say. So yes, it matters. That's why we have choices in life, isn't it? We all have different taste. I like yoga too. I do a bit of yoga there and there because it has different properties. So yoga is more about controlling the breath and feeling the breath through the position and allowing the breath to expand when you are like literally in a funny position. And it's all about the breath. Whereas Pilates is all about the muscle. So again, coming back to the topic, does it matter? Well, yeah, it does. Because that's when it's crucial for creating a meaning and significance in our daily life. That's what matters, because it provides us that tangible foundation for our experiences, allowing us to interact with the world around us and build relationships as well. So since I started being an instructor, it's quite funny. I had so many different opportunities that came to me, and it's amazing how, because it mattered to me, something that mattered to me became something more. So matter does matter. See, your thoughts drives your reality. Does it matter again? Yes, it does matter. The choices we make on the daily does matter? So, what does matter? What we do here, you see, sharing those amazing moments, sharing the experience, sharing our knowledge. That is what matters. What matters is what you do. Can you look at yourself in the mirror every morning and be happy about yourself? Do you feel regrets? Do you feel sorry about something? That's what matters to me anyway. I don't want to die and think to myself, oh, I have regrets. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I would be so sad for me. But that's me. That's my values. So what matters to you will matter to you. You have to define it for yourself. I can't make matter matter. Does your parents matter to you? That's a matter to matter about. Let's talk about it. Does your matter, your parents that brought you into the matter, is a matter to you? So again, I'll throw that question out there for all of you listeners. So, you know, what matters to you might not matter to me. So my family matters to me, even though we don't live in the same country. I see them probably more than I would see them if they were living in the same country as me. Does it matter? Of course it matters. My sisters that lives an hour and a half maximum drive from my parents, see them less than I do. Does it matter? Matters maybe to them or not. Matters to me to see them. So, to come back to one of the question in the chat, what matters? You have to define it. Come and share it. We all have different matters. For years I matter about, I don't know, my health is one of the major thing. So that makes it, everything is a matter. It's everything I eat. What? Who made that? Where's that meat from? Oh yeah, I didn't tell you the best part. So I was a born vegan, vegetarian. My parents raised me like that. And for the last 2-3 years, maybe going 4, I'm eating meat. I only eat lamb or beef, because the other meats, I'm not there yet, or I don't know if I want to go there yet. I advocate being vegetarian and vegan because there's no need in killing animals. Does it matter yet? Because for me, if you can't kill the animal, you can't eat it. Going to supermarket and seeing all that meat in pre-packed shelves, and even a butcher is too much for me. I can't handle it. It does matter how many animals had to die. When if you look back in the day, well, one cow will feed the whole village. People didn't eat meat every day, but it seems to be trendy now. I eat about 100 grams every other month. And now I have to say I'm a meat eater. But I still don't eat it every day. I can't. My vegetables, nuts and fruits are part of my diet. So yes, it matters to me. What you eat matters to you. I won't judge you. But I would look at you thinking, I don't think you care about your body, eh? Because I don't think you know what's in those biscuits, or you know what in that product. And, I'm not a fan of fizzy drinks. So there you go. So I don't know. Does it matter? Yeah, but I still want you guys to have choices. So it's not because I don't like fizzy drinks that there should be no fizzy drinks available. So again, what does matter? We have to define it. All of us together, that's how we connect. And that's how we build a community of what matters to us. So what we do here, we actually youth facilitator and coach for young people. And we have that passion of wanting a change and disturbing the silence. Like you can see, on the TikTok channel. So we want to make an impact, a positive impact, because we can. We are matter. We matter. You know, there's the Dalai Lama said a very powerful sentence. I actually printed and put it in my living room. It says, if you think you are too small to make a difference, sleep with a mosquito. And I thought about it, how annoying a mosquito can be. I don't want to be that annoying, you know, but I want things that matter. So I can make a difference in my own universe, in my own little world I live in, with the people I interact, the way I am, my choices I make every day to smile and make 7, persons smile in the day. And it can be a challenge, but I want to commit to that. Why? Because it matters. It matters to see that people want to smile. People want to be happy. I want to see that it matters that we're not in a great situation worldwide. We're going through war, there's a lot of political controversial out there going on, and I don't agree with what's happening with Palestine and Israel. I don't agree with what's happening in Africa. I don't agree that the borders are blocked in Cuba and they have suffered an embargo for years. I don't agree with poverty, and it should matter to all of us because we can solve it. There's no need for, anybody to thirst of water or be hungry, but it's still happening. So it does matter, but to what extent does it matter and what change we can bring is up to you guys. You have the floor. I've opened the floor on purpose. That's why, 6 to 8, there's an hour of me and an hour of you. And I know it takes a bit of courage, a bit of guts, like I say. Get yourself together. Come on. I'm sure you have something to say. So many things that matter, and yet I know your work matters or your bills matters, because if you can't pay them, what are you going to do? I know most of us think about that on a daily or monthly when the bills drops, because everything's becoming tight at the moment. Have you not noticed? Is it just me? So when you try to do good, you have less because you get paid less. That's a massive topic for me. That matters to me a lot. I'm giving, what matters to me is myself into what I'm doing, because I believe in change. I believe in disturbing the silence. So what does matter to you? What matters to your heart? What is your personal values? Where are you spiritually? I hear a lot of people tell me, I'm this religion, I'm that religion, I'm that religion. And they ask me, what religion are you? And I usually say to them, I'm not in a box, I'm not dead yet. I'm just me. It's a very strange, and it might be a bit rude, maybe some of you might think. I don't like defining myself other than being me. I'm just a human being in a embodiment experience of matter. So, again, I really want you to think about what matters to you. Please share it on, whether it's on Instagram, as I said, the WhatsApp group on WhatsApp, which is 0788604617 will be activated tonight. I apologize, there has been some technical issues, which will be sorted for sure, because you matter and I matter a lot, because I'm paying the bill, and it's a monthly contract, so it does matter. It should work. Anyhow, not here to moan, because I have a lot of things to complain about. But again, does that matter? Me complaining, would that make you matter? Just matter for you, because I want everybody to care for their body first. Because I love what Jesus said when one of his disciples asked him, what's the greatest commandment? Oh, and Jesus said, I can summarize it in 2. Yeah? Love God with all your heart, your might, and your strength. And love yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Simple. So you have to love yourself first to be able to love your neighbor. But first you have to love the matter. Matter is God. Why do I say matter is God? Because it's what fills in the universe. Would you not agree that God is everything, is everywhere? Yet we are matter. Yet God is everywhere. So it's another thought I want to, throw out there to you. What's matter? So when you say to me now, this is my religion, do you follow it? Are you Christ-like, for example? Or are you as faithful as Abraham if you're Muslim? I'm just asking, does that matter to you? Does that matter how you treat people, regardless of where they're from? That's Jesus, Christ-like, I would say, character, to accept everybody, whether they're from a poor background, rich background, treat everybody equally. Does that matter? I think so, because Jesus taught it. They went 2 by 2 out there, converted over 5,000 people. This is part of history. Again, I don't define myself by any religion, so I just picked on that story because they're all part of our human experience, and that should matter. And yeah, what's your thought? What matters to you? Does the fact that our food is, I don't know. Okay, let me approach the biscuit conversation. So if you check any pack of biscuits in your house and tell me how many ingredients you've got in the pack and how many of them you can't even understand what it is, I'll bet there's at least 4 or 5 you don't know. And my mum always said something to me which always sticked with me. If you don't know what you're eating, don't eat it. And so she taught me how to read all the packs. So I only eat all butter biscuits. And you check it out. You'll see how many ingredients are all butter biscuits and in all any others. And you'll think that's probably why they taste so good, but they're not so good to your body. Does it matter to me? Yes. Why? Because when you give your children certain type of foods, we have to work with them behind it. And the food matters. What they ingest, what they eat matters. A lot of research has been proven that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. So please, people, think about it before you start giving processed sugars to your children, because you actually creating matter and making it a bit of a big matter when there's so many alternatives. And it's just knowledge here. It's out there. It's close to your reach. Use Google, or ChatGPT nowadays, because ChatGPT has good value to it. What could I do to improve my children's diet and behavior? Because it's associated. Your matter. So it will make you feel a certain way what you put inside your body. Because think about it like that. Your body is matter, which is a machine. It functions a certain way. That's why I spoke about the heart and the fact that it's a coil that pumps and distribute the blood. Your lungs pump the air that you need to function. Your blood is just an addition to help all your organs function inside your body. The air you breathe is the most important thing. So if the air you breathe is sprayed, is polluted, you can smell the fumes, go in nature once a week, please. Do that love action to yourself. Take yourself somewhere. Take your children somewhere. And it's an act of service to loving yourself as well. See, that comes back to the matter. So what matters the most at the moment to me, like I said earlier, is my health. However, yours as well matters to me. It doesn't matter whether it's physical, emotional, financial, spiritual. There's solutions to everything. Breathe. Let's breathe it through and talk about it. So I really hope, obviously that's our first series, so I know you might be a bit shy, it's unusual, it's unknown territory. I won't bite, we far. My voice might, but my actions and behavior, it's all towards embodiment of our human experience and sharing that part where everything matters. You matter. What you're going through matters. And you're not money making for me at all. That's why it matters, and it's pure, genuine love. It's an act of service I'm doing right there, to commit to come here from every Wednesday 6 to 8 to talk about what matters. So I'm hoping, to create that little atmosphere and that little vibe where we can come together and get, quite close and share what matters to that organ that's part of you, which is called the heart, which drives a lot of your decisions. That's another matter to bring to your attention. Do you use your head to take a decision, or do you use your heart? Are your decisions emotionally driven, or driven by your logic and your common sense, or a combination of both? I want to know your thoughts on that one, because I'm quite an impulsive person. I will probably go into it and say, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then, because I'm a consistent person, if I say, yes, I will do it, I'll do it all the way and giving my 100%, otherwise it's not worth doing it. And then I realize, it's a lot, but I can't go back. So does it matter? Yeah, but you have to sometimes take a step back before you make decisions. I have put myself in some awkward situation just by not thinking it through. And I'm sure we all did, so I'm not the only one. So, but it's worth sharing. And again, expression is key to our society, our community, to what matters. What matters to me is to see people a bit more alive at the moment. I don't know if you notice, you take the tube and people are either on their phone. It's rare people now that drive their book around, which I appreciate. It's heavy and stuff. However, everybody is their own little universe. And the only thing that matters is what they're going through in that moment. And you can see it if you pay a little attention and start looking at what is matter. That's why if you think about it, we are governed by governments and people that we don't feel matches us. And we don't give enough care or matter to the matter when it comes to voting or looking into politics, who's going to rule, why the funding is going short, why the people that, try to change how things are or not push forth. So all that matters, think about it. We used to have a lot of youth clubs, a lot of activities for young people, and where are we now? We have more violence, more crime. Our children are getting confused, whether it's, physical or mental. I don't know. They're killing each other. What's happening? What is happening? Can somebody tell me why this didn't matter to nobody else so far? Why are we not addressing the problem instead of giving lots of solution to dilute the problem. But we're not clearing what causes that problem in the first place. I thought, COVID, which sounds like a con anyway, just separated us even more. The lockdown, the non-touching, vaccinated, non-vaccinated, all that. Why? Does it matter? Yeah, I have free will. I do what I want. Does that matter? Why were we forced to believe something out of fear? If you look into it, anyhow, I don't want to go too much into it because there was so much talk about it for months and months, and now it seems like it's been diluted and it doesn't matter no more. So I don't want to go back onto it because I know a lot of families stopped talking because of lots of vaccinated, not vaccinated. I thought that didn't matter. But again, who am I to give my opinion? Because it's just my opinion. Again, don't take my word for gospel. I'm just sharing my own experience, which it's the human experience and the relationship between that physical experience and that emotional response. So yeah, coming back to music, I want to talk a bit more about music because one of the charity I volunteer for is Soteria Network London, and we do tend to do quite a lot of music, expressing ourselves. The network is growing, and we invite you to take part because we are having our next event. I believe it is going to be on the 23rd of March, and it's Soteria in the pub, and it's in Betsy Trotwood. I would advise you to book a ticket on Eventbrite, and it's soterianetwork.org.uk. If you need more information, you can always contact us on WhatsApp or share your thoughts. Again, I genuinely want to thank you, because every time I speak and express myself, I actually feel relieved, feel lighter, because it matters to me to show what matters, like in general, what should matter to all of us. Like I was talking earlier with my niece, and she has a daughter which is like my world, and she's going to school at the moment in France, and the school are damaging her creativity, her personality, her genius. My grandniece is a genius. She's 10 years old, and she already have conversation with me like, do you lie? Does that matter? Well, clearly to her, it does. Why is that? So we had that massive conversation around it. Obviously, she was expecting my answer first, so I gave her the real answer. Well, yeah, I do lie. I don't like it, though. But I have to sometimes because not everybody likes the truth or can handle it. And I care. And I do care how I can upset somebody else by saying what I think. I do care. And it matters to me. Why? Because I'm not here to mental rape anybody into believing what I'm saying. I'm just here to express my human experience and see if there's anybody like me out there. Wow. So yeah, my grandniece is actually very entertaining. So why did she ask me that question now? So I asked her, and she said to me, it's because everybody lies. I can see. And it's quite funny. So who do you rely on when you're 10 years old and you actually realize Father Christmas is non-existent? But that she knew long time, because my niece didn't do that pretend and that lie thing, thingy bob with the star in the eyes and all that. But yeah, it's like deception. She knows her parents lie at time too. Not to her, though, or she doesn't know. So she's been questioning all that already. Does that matter more than her grades at school? Yeah, I think so. We're building right there and there her character, who she's gonna embody through her matter, how she's gonna impact the next generation, how she's gonna see the world. So does it matter? Yeah. I always thought having a relationship with my nephew, nieces, and my extended family very important. Why? Because I want to know how young people think. Because eventually I'm going to get old and they're going to take care of me. So it matters to me. And it should matter to all of us, because they're going to run the world while we going to try to retire and take it easy. And, you know, hopefully, I don't know. Does that matter? Maybe I'm thinking too far. Maybe that's what it is. So we're going to slow down, revert back a little bit, rewind. So matter, 7th state. So there's a solid. You know, when you're solid and firm in your foundation and your values, that's your state of matter. When you're solid and grounded. Then you've got the liquid version. Where you're a bit, you know, how can I say that? You like to flow through things. So you can be in a liquid state. So your matter can become so fluid that, wow. So now another state of your matter could be gas, could be quite explosive. Which is quite funny, because we have so many different type of gas that we can think of. But a state of the matter becoming gas, a matter, that means it's there all the time, it's deadly. You can sometimes not even smell gas and it can kill you. That state of matter is quite dangerous. It's allowing the atmosphere around you to take over you. If your matter is gas, obviously. Then, yeah, the plasma. It's quite funny. When I think of plasma, I think of Ghostbusters. Because it was plasma that the ghost would appear in. And, that's a whole new conversation again. Which is quite funny, because I thought it was only in movies. Then the next one is the boss Epstein, which is quite funny because it sounds like the one of the virus that most of us are affected by, and which we'll come back to another session if you're still following us, because I like to bring little facts through which are quite interesting, because when you start digging it up, you're going to realize, oh my, everything matters, and it mattered to somebody before me or before you, so somebody must have done it, because if God did it in 6 days and the 7th he rested and it's still there, we still have the 7-day week and the 24 hours split. So yeah, so who created matter? Very a lot tonight, to think about, guys. So I love matter, as I said. It's crucial for creating meaning and significance in our daily lives. So with your matter, and I see it with influencers, you know, I love influencers because what matters to them is not necessarily what matters to me, but they make it matter to everybody, like Kim Kardashian. I did not know genuinely who Kim Kardashian was, because my TV doesn't matter to me. I don't switch it to find information of other people. I switch it to watch something I intended to in the first place. So yeah, I thought, wow, they're influencing all those girls to look a certain way, to act a certain way. I don't think that, and nothing's gonna come out good out of it. However, like I expressed earlier, it's about choices. So we all have choices, and I can't say to every woman out there, stop looking nice. It would be wrong. So It is a very tricky one. However, your behavior and how you treat other people is a mirror of yourself. Think about that one. If you haven't had any love for yourself, how can you love somebody and make somebody matter if you don't even love your own matter or your own self? Which comes back again to what Jesus said, isn't it? So, which is very interesting, because if we take it from a Muslim perspective now, Abraham was faithful. That's what the word Muslim mean, is faithful. And it is a question, are you faithful? Who are you faithful to? You know, it's all those questions are worth asking yourself again, because there's no... I don't think there's one answer. So again, feel free to share your comments. Again, I want to thank you very much, and I'm going to go through a little advert to end this session again. So please join us next Wednesday from 6 to 8. This is just going to grow bigger and bigger, I can tell you that. I know you're shy out there, but you're going to come out eventually, come out of the blue and just become, you know, one with us. So again, please join in on next Wednesday from 6 to 8. JusCoolRadio.com. So I just thought I'd do a little promo again about what we do. We're trying to build a community of people that share something in common. We don't have to have everything in common. That would be a very strange world if we all looked the same and did the same and thought the same and acted the same. So I don't believe in that. So let's, you know, put that out there. But you matter, and I want this little show to be your time to share things that you haven't necessarily shared with anybody. You don't have to give your name. We don't have to disclose your identity. So please come, share, express yourself. Don't stay into that circular reasoning, thinking, you know, something is wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's no right or wrong. I didn't finish the 7th state of matter, which I'm going to finish now, because it's quite... it will end the conversation quite nicely, because the 7th state, it's degenerated matter. So what I wanted to throw to you out there, and probably leave as well for next week when we come back and recess and do a little recap, I want you to think, matter, was it dark or was it light? So what does matter looks like? So please, you know, I can't enforce it more. Please think about the matter of the day, the matter of the month, the matter of the week. Think about creating meaning, you know, and significance in your daily life for your matter. Make that little change, that little habit, you know, change it. Instead of getting up every morning, grabbing your phone, looking at your phone, no, stretch your body, stretch it, breathe, then you can go on with your day. Don't get attached to your technology so much, because it only takes from you. And once you start seeing that, it takes your time. And time matter. You spend so much time on social media. Check it. Your phone will tell you how many hours you spent last week. Set it up. It's good to realize what really matters to you. You know, I told my sister not that long ago to have a journal, but a food journal. And she looked at me because she kept on saying to me, oh, I don't eat that much. And I looked at her, I'm like, nah, you do. I see you. You don't realize. So she started writing what she's eating, and she said to me, you are right. I didn't realize I eat all that. And I said, yeah, you don't realize because you're at work. And there's biscuits there's croissant, there's this, there's that, there's food. So you just pick all day long, but you don't realize because you don't count. Because it doesn't matter. You're working, you're busy, you're multitasking. But I said to her, Lou, as soon as you make it matter and now you start writing it and recording it and you're accountable to it, like the AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, well, you account to yourself how much you eat and then you realize. So if you want to stop or bring a matter to your attention, start looking what you're doing. You'll realize what matters to you if you're not sure. But I want your thoughts. I really would appreciate, please share your thoughts on WhatsApp. Carry on following us and tell us what's happening and what matters to you, what doesn't matter to you, and why. Because I would love to hear that feedback. I always found it intriguing to understand how we all see things in a different light. So, yeah, matters. So, it's quite funny that the only element that fills in the space and has mass is matter. To come back to the original scripture of creation, matter. That was the so-called earth now. It was matter. And darkness was moving upon the waters, which we could dissect as well. But I'm not here for religious study, which I could go into that eventually if I have some request. But only on request. So, yeah. Let's make matter matter. So how can I say it better than that? That your body is matter. You see, your parents, whether you were planned or not, thought of the matter before you were matter. Because the only act of intercourse is for that purpose, procreation. So the intention is always there at the back of it because it's the matter that is matter. So yeah, it could be seen in lots of different ways and can be a bit confusing, but when your parents created you, you became matter. And they needed both to create you. Half of your mom, half of your dad, DNA. However, you got incubated into your mother's womb, which, does it matter? The womb. Okay. Well, as I keep on saying to all of you, please, in this week, take the matter with you. Take the matter to heart. Shake yourself up a little bit. Find what matters to you and come and share it with us. There's plenty activities going on. There's a lot going on. So please always stay tuned. Check us out. And please don't forget next Wednesday to join us back. And also share your experience. I can see a lot of my friends are listening. And some of them wanted to participate, so I'm not sure if there was a technical problem. So I hope you'll give me a bit of feedback. So I want to say that for my first radio show for JusCoolRadio, they are super organized and everything's very easy. So give them a thumb up, please, and please subscribe to their channels as well, and come and follow us every week. So before I close, I would like to give you a little reminder of what we spoke about, just in case you just join in for the next show. So matter forms the fundamental building blocks of the universe, encompassing everything that has mass and occupies space, influencing our physical surroundings and interaction. Philosophically, matter shapes our perception of reality, prompting debates on the nature of existence of the material versus non-material aspects of life. In human experience, matter impacts our emotional responses and connection, with physical presence and sensory experiences playing crucial roles in shaping our emotion and identities. Understanding and expressing the importance of matter can enhance our mental well-being, but also our physical being, and fostering better connection and provide a pathway to emotional healing and community support. I want again to say, think about what is the matters of your heart. Think what you're doing to make this matter. Do you have enough knowledge? Do you have enough resources? What is it? Come and share. Come and share if there's any matter that matters to you and nobody matters or care about. Is it you need encouragement? As I said, this is our 5 language of love. Me sending you word of encouragement to rise up to your best potential. That is why heart matters here. It's for me to encourage you and be present and listen to you, because that's a manifestation of love and care. Because it matters to me to be open and listen and have that life experience, that human amazing experience, and enriching my relationships with other people with different experience and understanding of life. So please join in and feel free to leave comments as well, because even though I might not be able to pick all of them right now, because I'm not sure where to look yet, but I will make sure I'm on point next Wednesday, and I will try to answer you back and stuff, so as we go along. So again, I'm going to repeat the number one more time if you want to write it down, please.
Presenting for JusCoolRadio, you don't know the things that, but they are in that's the thing, As I say, I don't know any Anton, big up yourself in a quality, say that, JusCoolRadio, big bad radio station, all UK London, big up, see?
Hi, my name's Aisha, but people call me Sammy. I'm 28 years old and a mother of 3 beautiful children. I live in Jamaica, and last year I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Hodgkin's lymphoma is an uncommon cancer that develops in the lymphatic system. My illness has caused me to leave my current job as a trainee record management at a local school in my area. Chemotherapy treatment has caused my body to be unable to do what I love. My cannula was inserted wrongly by a trainee nurse, which has caused my hand to go black, and I'm slowly losing the use of my left hand. But even with my illness, I'm a very hard-working woman, and I still push myself every day. As you can see, I'm currently making a wreath. Being in a third world country, the cost of hospital treatment is really high, and I'm reaching out for help and support. It costs 13,000 Jamaican dollars to see a specialist who can advise me more on my illness. The cost of chemotherapy is 11,000 Jamaican dollars, and I have to pay this when the hospital cannot supply the treatment. This doesn't even include travel expenses. The cost from getting from St. Mary's to Kingston General Hospital is very expensive. I have set up a GoFundMe in need of help and support. Even just as little as £1 goes a long way. I have linked my GoFundMe in my bio. Thank you for listening.
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy, Mr. Vegas, and you got it locked to Just Cool Radio. You know, say, yeah, how we play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, Just Cool Radio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool, them love it, love it. Hey, yo, it's Alive and Living Scotch, Sean Paul letting you know. You don't know. Just Cool Radio, and this on the dial set. Dirty.
Are you looking to take your business, community project, or product to the next level? Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At Just Cool Radio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book Just Cool Radio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence. Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. Just Cool Radio, Madina.
What are you talking about? You're a nutter. Everybody's listening to Just Cool.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.